Good morning friends. Today we'll see about Huffman coding. Previously we have seen Shannon coding. I hope you remember and you would have seen that. So previously we have seen that Shannon-Fano coding. This is called as Huffman coding, which will be there in the communication engineering, communication theory, as well as analog and digital communication. Let us move to the problem now. A discrete memoryless source has 5 symbols x1, x2, x3, x4 and x5 with probabilities 0.4, 0.19, 0.16, 0.15, 0.15 respectively. Construct a Huffman code for the source and calculate the code efficiency. And here also the first step is write this in the descending order. Write this probabilities in the descending order, that is 0.4, 0.19, 0.16, 0.16. See, this is greater than this and this is greater than this number. So likewise we have to write this probabilities. After writing this probability, what is the first step? The first step is we have to add the last two probabilities. If you add this last two probabilities, we will get 0.3. So 0.3 is lesser than this 0.4. So what we have to do is we have to write this 0.3 here. We should not write this 0.19 here. We have to write this 0.3 because this number is less than this number. Then take this 0.19 and take this 0.16 to the next. And the next step what we have to do is again add the last two probabilities. If you add this last two probabilities, we will get 0.35 because 0.19 plus 0.16 is 0.35 and this is also again less than this number. So take this number 0.4 and now take this number 0.35. After adding this two number, we have to place as per the descending order. Now take this 0.3. Now if you add these two probabilities 0.35 plus 0.3, so that you get 0.65. Now this is greater than this 0.4. So take this here so that we will get 0.65 and here it is 0.4. That's it. After completing this, what we have to do is now here we have to substitute 0, 1. So while substituting 0, 1, make sure that you are writing in the rightmost corner. So the top number will be having 0 and the bottom number will be having 1. So top 0, bottom 1, only for the probabilities which we have added earlier. So substitute 0, 1 in the rightmost corner. Now what we have to do is we have to check the arrow mark. Now we have to check this arrow mark. So this 0.4 arrow mark is here. What is the code word for this? That is 1. So substitute that 1 here. Now here we have arrow mark here. Now 0 is present here. What we have to do is place the 0 before this 0 and 1. Listen, we have added this to probability and we have arrow mark here, that is at 0.65 and the code word for this is 0. So we have to write the 0 before this number. That is why we have written this 0 and 1 in the rightmost corner, because we have to place this code word before this number. That's it. Now check this arrow mark. So here we have 1. And now check this arrow mark. Here we have 0, 1. Now check this arrow mark. Here it is 0, 0. So we have to place that 0, 0 before this 0. And we have to place this 0, 0 before this 1. So that is 0, 0, 1. Again, now here we have 1. Now here, actually this is not, check here. Here we have arrow mark 0.19, 0.19. So it is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And now check this arrow mark, it is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. And now check this arrow mark, the code word is 0, 1. So place this 0, 1 before this code word, that is 0, 1. Place this before this code word, that is 0, 1. While writing, you will get confusion in this. You should not write after this number, even though you are going to get the same length, but the order changes. So you should not change this order. Now, what is the next step? Next step is we have to write the code word for this. So here the code word is where we are getting the last step. See here, that is 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1. Now what is the length? That is number of bits, or we can say this as length. So that is 1 3 3 3 3. So the number of bits present is 1 3 3 3 3. That's it. Now let us compare this with the Shannon coding which we have solved in the previous class. See here, the same probabilities. Here also we have 4.4, 0.19, 0.16, 0.15, 0.15. And here also we have the code word as 3, that is 1 3 3 3 3. The same thing, 1 3 3 3 3. So if you are getting same thing, then we can check the entropy and listen, we can check this entropy and code efficiency because previously we have solved this. So here we have entropy. So how can we solve this entropy? By using the formula H is equal to P summation K is equal to 1 to M Pk log base to 1 by Pk. So we have to substitute the probability values, that is 0.4 log base to 1 by 0.4 plus 0.19 is probability log base to 1 by 0.19, 0.16 is our probability log base to 1 by 0.16 plus 0.15 log base to 1 by 0.15 plus again we have 0.15 log base to 1 by 0.15. Now since we have difficulty in this, if you feel there is difficulty, then you can convert this to log base 10. So we can write this as log base 10 1 divided by 0.4 by log base 10 2. If you put this division, then this log base 2 will be converted to log base 10. So after substituting, find the answer. Our entropy will be 2.2281. Then we have to find the number of bits. So n is equal to summation k is equal to 0 to L minus 1 Pk Nk. Now substitute the values of Pk Nk, and this Nk represents the length of the bits, that is number of bits. So here we have number of bits 1 3 3 3. So substitute that. Then after multiplication we will get this n bar is equal to 2.35. Now efficiency will be is equal to h by n bar, and already I said that our efficiency will be always less than this 1. So that is 0.948. That's it. So this is the answer for the problem because we have used the same probability here. Now second problem. Now let us take the second problem which we have solved in the Shannon. Now let us take the same probability. So what is the probability here? The first step what we have to do is again write the probability in the descending order. So 0.26, then we have 0.25, 0.26, 0.25, then we have 0.14, then after this we have 0.09. So after this we have 0.09, then 0.08, then 0.07, 0.07, 0.04. So we have 8 probabilities, and here also we have 8 probabilities. This is the problem which we have solved for Shannon-Fano coding. Now we are going to solve the same for Huffman code. So discrete memory lists as the following probabilities. These are the probabilities, but actually it is mixed here. So we have to write the probabilities in the descending order. So after writing this, this is the probability, construct a Shannon-Fano code. This is previous problem. Now what we are going to do is we are going to construct a Huffman code for the source and calculate the code efficiency. Now what is the first step? First step is we have to add this probability. Now add this two probabilities, 0.07 plus 0.04. So 0.07 plus 0.04 is 0.11. So where we can write this 0.11? So after this, so we can take this 0.26, 0.25, 0.14, and now it is 0.11. Now take this 0.09, 0.08, 0.07. Now add this 0.08, 0.07, so that we will get 0.15. So here we will get that 0.15. So take this 0.26, 0.25, and now this will be 0.15. Now take this 0.14, 0.11, 0.09. Now add these two probabilities, 0.11 plus 0.09. So that will be 0.2. So here you will get that 0.2. Now take this 0.26, 0.25. So this will be 0.2. Now take this 0.15, 0.14. Now add this 0.15, 0.14. Now what is this 0.15, 0.14? That will be 0.29. So this is the highest number. So we have to write that 0.29. Now take this 0.26, 0.25, 0.2. Now add this to, that is 0.25 plus 0.2. So that will be 0.45. So this is the highest number. So take this 0.45. Now here we have 0.29. Here we have 0.26. Now add this to 0.29 plus 0.26. So this will be 0.55. So here we have 0.55. So here we have 0.45. That's it. We should not do anything now. Now what we have to do is, we have to write the code words for this. So write the code words. So in the top represent 0, 1. So represent 0, 1 in the rightmost corner. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So after this what we have to do? Now check this arrow mark. So here we have 1. So take this 1 here. Here we have 0. So what we have to do? Write the 0 before this number. So write the 0 before this number, because here we have arrow mark and here we have 0. So take this code word, but what we have to do is write this before this number. Then next check here, it is 1. So write this 1 before this code word. And now check here, it is 0, 0. Now check here, it is 0, 1. Then move on to the previous step. Next here it is 0, 1. Now check here, it is 1, 0. Now check here, it is 1, 1. Check here, it is 0, 0. Write that 0, 0 before this 0, 1. Next here it is 0, 1. And here it is 1, 0. And check this, it is 0, 0, 0. Now check this, it is 0, 0, 1. Now check this, it is 1, 1. So write this 1, 1 before this 0. Write this 1, 1 before this 1. Now let us move on to the previous. Here it is 0, 1. Here it is 1, 0. Now it is 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1. And now here 1, 1, 0. And now here 1, 1, 1. Now check here, it is 0, 0, 0. So write that 0, 0, 0 before this 0. So 0, 0, 0. Next, here it is 0, 1. And here it is 1, 0. Here it is 0, 0, 1. And now check here, it is 1, 1, 1. Check here, it is 0, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now here it is 00001. Now here it is 110. So write this 110 before this 0. So write this 110 before this 1. That's it. This is how we have to solve for Huffman code. Now what is the next step? Write the code words. So how can we write this code words? Write this code words. Okay. So that is 0, 1. That is for the probability 0.26. Then 10, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, then 1, 1, 0, 1. Now write the number of bits, that is length. So 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this is how we have to write the number of bits. Now let us check for our previous problem. See here. This is Shannon-Fano coding, and here also we have the length 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. Is it visible? Yes. So check here, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. So already we have solved for this. Now check here, how can we find the entropy? H is equal to summation k is equal to 1 to m pk log base to 1 by pk. Now substitute the probabilities. Pk represents probability. Then find h. So h is entropy, that is 2.725. Now n, that is pk and k, probability into our length. So probability into length. Then our n bar will be equal to 2.75. And what is efficiency? That is h by n bar. So that you will get 0.99. So if you get questions like this, or else if you get the question in university examination, for the same, that is a discrete memory resource has the probability, and solve Huffman and Shannon. If you get a question like that, what you have to do is first construct the Huffman code. First construct Huffman code, then by keeping this probability, because we can change Shannon, that is if it is 0.4, this for example I am writing 0.19, 0.16, 0.15, 0.15. In Huffman code, if you are getting 22333 as number of bits, then according to that we can change this, isn't it? If it is 22, we can write this 001, then that is 00011, then we can split this into 2 again. So this will be 00, and here we have 1. If you split this, 01. So we can change anything here. We can do as 2 or 3 or 4. If we find the number of bits using Huffman code, then we can easily match according to that number of bits in the Shannon. So if you get both the questions in a single question as part C or part B question, what you have to do is first solve the Huffman code, so that by using this number of bits, by keeping this number of bits in Huffman, we can solve Shannon. We can easily change it, so that no need to find this entropy twice, isn't it? If we have the same number of bits, then no need to find entropy, n bar, and efficiency twice. So once it is more than enough. Then the second thing is, for example, if you have a probability like this, that is 0.4, 0.3, 0.3, 0.2, 0.2. Now listen. If you add this to probability, you'll get 0.4, isn't it? But previously we have 0.4. If you get the same probability, then we have to place the probability below this probability if nothing is mentioned in the question. But in the question, if they have mentioned as high probability, if they are mentioning as high probability, so what you have to do is, you have to take this, for example, 0.4, 0.3, 0.3, 0.2, 0.2. If you have like this, and in the question if it doesn't mention anything, then you can write this 0.2 plus 0.2 as 0.4, because already 0.4 is existing. So you can write next to this. But if they are mentioning as high probability, what we have to do is, this 0.2 will be 0.4. So you have to take this 0.4 as the first number, then you have to take this as second number. But actually we used to solve only by this method. But in the question paper, if you get any twist in the question paper, and if they are asking to solve by using this highest probability, this is actually what we are doing is lowest probabilities. So that we are having, even though we have same numbers, that is same probability, we used to write this next to the number. But if they are mentioning as highest probability, what you have to do is take this 0.4 down. Then you take this 0.4 as the first, so that this will become highest probability. That's it. Again, see here, you have to take this 0.3, 0.3. And if you add this 0.3 and 0.3, and here we have 0.4, 0.4. Now you will get 0.3 plus 0.3, 0.6. So take this 0.6, here we have 0.4, and here we have 0.4. So then you will have 0.8, 0.6. That's it. So this is how you have to solve for Huffman code. Hope you understand. If you like this, subscribe, share and support. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you.